All right, guys. Welcome to Rant and Chill. In this video, we're going to talk about Lovebites MDO and also the importance of context. Because without context, this song right here sounds like it is about a homicidal maniac that has their mind slipping away from them, that they embrace insanity, kind of like a Jack Torrance of The Shining situation. And without context, it kind of makes you wonder, Miho, who's credited for writing the song, are you doing okay? Are you in a good mood? What's going on here, Miho? Let's explore this song without the context, so I could show you what I mean, and then we're gonna throw in what the band intended with this song, and kind of ask the question: is there more? So let's get into this here. Okay, so right away, the lyrics here, it starts off: after came the permanent disaster, a tragic neurological disorder, turning me into a crazy monster, inverting what I see to be imposters. Okay, like I said, without knowing what the band intended and without knowing what the band wanted MDO to mean, what they wanted to mean, those four lines kind of paint it, doesn't it? After came the permanent disaster. Okay, a life-changing event. Okay, that's how I read that. A tragic neurological disorder. Okay, something in the mind. The mind's not right. It's been rewired. It's been scrambled. Okay, dangerous territory here. Turning me into a crazy monster. Okay, no longer human. Humanity is gone. Now you're savage. Okay, what's going on? Inverting what I see to be imposters. What you see around you, from strangers to friends to family, as imposters. That's what I'm saying. Jack Torrance of The Shining. You know, you're kind of alone for a little bit. Everyone around you's like looking like they're not right, that they're turning against you, that they're monsters, and you just want to go, or like they're imposters, I should say, and you want to, chase them around in a hedge maze with an axe. On a side note, it's interesting on this channel, even reviewing lyrics gets my videos an ad limited status. It's weird. I'm gonna have it reviewed, of course, but anyway, setting that aside, like I said, without context, it does read that way. Now, what does this song mean? What is the band really trying to say with the song? Okay, well, let's explore that here. First off, MDO, as you probably already know, as being a Lovebites fan, was released in 2018 on the Clockwork Immortality album, a really good Lovebites album there. And this song is credited to Miho and Mao, but Moa Metal has nothing to do with this. Ooh, that was a brain slip right there. Neurological disorder, huh? What's going on with me? Mao, like the dictator, Mao did the lyrics. No, wait, he did the music. Miho did the lyrics. In fact, Miho said in an interview that MDO stands for Most Destructive Onset, and it was intended from the ground up to be a song for live audience participation. It was written away in the lower registers, that way everyone could sing along just fine. You don't have to hit those crazy Asami high notes. It's a more simplistic song, so they can run around, move around on stage, and pretty much just hype the crowd up. Really cool. Now, the lyrical theme, let's go back to that. Like I said, the opening line in the lyrics, even with the concept, this context of most destructive outsets, people still be like, what's going on here? This song sounds like you're singing about a psychopath. The song, according to Miho, who wrote it, she's saying that it's based off of this manga anime series, called Phoenix by this artist Osamu Tezuka. Now, what is the series really about? I can't tell you all the details of it because I have not read it personally, and I don't really have I guess there is a way to probably get access to digital copies of the manga to read it. I'm not really interested in getting physical copies or anything like that. But from what I understand, from what I've seen, it is a 12-book series. Okay, the Phoenix is an unfinished manga series, and it, like I said, illustrated by Osamu Tezuka. And Tezuka considered the Phoenix his life's work. There's 12 books. Each of them will tell a separate, self-contained story that takes place within different eras. And there's one particular one called Resurrection, which is like the sixth book, I believe, in the series. And it takes place in the future, about 2482, 3344 AD, in the age of robotics, technology, and science. And the main character, Leon, dies in a car accident. And he's returned to life by a scientific surgery. But his now most artificial brain makes him see living things, including humans, as distorted clay figures. So that line, after came the permanent disaster, which would be the accident, a tragic neurological disorder, which would be the surgery that they had to do on his brain, I guess, turning me into a crazy monster. Okay, so now he lost his humanity. He is a monster here. Inverting what I see to be imposters. Okay, humans now look like clay figures, and now robots look like things of beauty. That's what it says here. Anyway, what the story is about, this Leon character gets an accident, has an operation on him. Like, what kind of operation we talk about here? It is 2024. What's going on? He had a brain operation that went wrong, and now he's seeing his humans as these clay figures and robots as beauties. Even in the story, Leon even falls in love with a worker robot. Wow. Named Chichiro. No, wait. That's Chihiro. Okay. Got to get it right. Got to respect the robot's name there, whom he sees as a beautiful girl and would fight for his forbidden love with the robot. Wow. Now, you could go through the lyrics of MDO, and you're not going to get any more of that. Like, what I mean, the rest of it, okay, there's a line, "Never have I seen this," said the doctor. There's the doctor. But it's like, I would say the rest of the lyrics seem to be, if you didn't even know anything about the Phoenix manga series, the rest of it could be interpreted to, like, obviously, like a tragic change and your reality slipping away. And like they have a line here, like in the chorus, the build up for the chorus there, "Burning me to sin is this salvation." That combination, or juxtaposition between burning to sin and in salvation. You know, you burn to sin, you're being damned, you're being cursed. It's a bad thing, but is that a good thing as well? Are you going to embrace it? Is there some comfort in that? I mean, I know the band intended for this to be, I know Miho intended for it to be on the series, based on the series, but there's a particular thing that Miho said in the interview that's very, very important about this. Okay? Let me go ahead and get that here. He says here, in an interview, let's see, we get the interview here. This was dated back from it was like Gekirock.com for 2018. Okay. In the interview, Miho says, as they ask, what does MDO stands for? She says, "This doesn't appear in the lyrics, but it's called Most Destructive Outset. The theme in the lyrics was inspired by the revival version of Osamu Tezuka's Phoenix. What we see and what is true changes. Things that would be clean in reality seem dirty to us. Things that are not true seem good to us. It's a song about how what you see isn't the only truth." So with that said, is it possible that you could look at the song and be like, the things being said here aren't necessarily true? Or you could take the account, the context, be like, what they're saying may not really be reality. What is really the real meaning of this song then? Okay? Because there are lines in here in this song that really stand out as as just like you're losing your sense of reality, like you don't know who to trust. For example, deceive those who are seeking truth. Believe only the justice in you. Naive thinking will lead to doom. Betrayals don't ever come from your enemies. So don't even trust yourself, because you know you may deceive yourself. Okay? Don't be naive. Okay? Don't be a fool. Always be on guard. Okay? It's almost like you're paranoid, right? Believe only the justice in you. You believe your truth. You believe your justice. But remember, you could deceive yourself. Is this not describing paranoia? Is this not describing someone who's like totally losing their mind and freaking out, right? Right? I mean, I know the band says it's most destructive outset, but I'm wondering if MDO actually really means mentally disordered offender, which is an offender who's charged criminally, but there's a mental illness in play in their violent activities. You know, like you imagine like serial killers and things like that. Which is what this song kind of sounds like it's talking about if you didn't have the context. Even with the context, it's like, well, interesting, okay. But what's real? What is really reality? I don't know. With that, guys, I'm going to have to part ways and ask you, what do you guys think of this? How do you see this song? You let me know in the comments section, and y'all take it easy. Have a good one.